Greetings, YouTube people. It's a very special day today for two reasons. One is it's happy birthday to the Nintendo Gamecube. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right, 15 years old today. Wow, I am so old, it's disgusting. But to distract myself from that horrible, harsh reality and to celebrate my favorite console of all time, I picked up a very special Blu-ray that happened to come out today, and that's the Captain America Civil War Steelbook, exclusive at Best Buy. I like Best Buy a lot. I go there all the time, and somehow I'm not sponsored by them. What the frick? What's going on here? I don't know, but I'll keep shopping there because I like them. But I wanted to give you a little look at this beautiful little Steelbook, as well as show you the rest of my Steelbook collection behind me. So without further ado, here we are. The beautiful, beautiful Steelbook. Got this gorgeous, just absolutely awesome split artwork, and there's even like this texture running down here into the shield, into the helmet. We don't get that too often. We got the back here. Got that very, very cool artwork from the movie as well as the comics. And opening it right up, got this leave the disc at home. So we've got this nice little iTunes download code. This is the 3D Blu-ray and the Blu-ray version, coming with just the regular Blu-ray. No 4K yet. None of these films I don't think are even filmed in 4K. And when the time comes, 3D. Ah yeah. Beautiful panoramic artwork of the big airport battle scene. Now that we've got Captain America all nicely tucked away in alphabetical order, let's take a look at some of the other stuff I've been collecting so far. Back to the Future 30th Anniversary Edition Trilogy Steelbook Limited Edition. And it's got this beautiful wraparound art that I like very much. It is a bit of a fingerprint magnet. It has that glossy thing, and look at that. Got all the same unified artwork, which is something that I appreciate very much. And then of course a bonus disc. I think this has a little documentary behind it, which I haven't seen yet, but I will soon. So there you go. And then of course in the back we've got that infamous scene with Marty and Doc. Got this guy at Target. Originally, let's see, I think it was like 30 or 40 bucks. But so what happened is I pre-ordered it or something, and then Target, they said they had it in stock. They had one left, but they couldn't find it. So they're like, well, I guess we'll get you this regular Blu-ray. And I was like, oh no. No, 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 no. No. I will tear this freaking store apart in order to find it. And I did. For some reason it was behind the Back to the Future DVDs. I found it and they're like, oh, sorry. Here, take $10 off. So good on you, Target. Good on you. Now that it's 2016, officially all of these movies take place in the past. Weird. Up next is the Bourne trilogy. Now, I just saw a Bourne Declassified that has all 4 Bourne movies in one case, and I'm like, that would save space. Oh my gosh, unified packaging. Ah. But that's okay, because I've been collecting this for a long time. So we've got Bourne Identity, and that's all in this really cool graphic comic book style art. Bourne Supremacy, Bourne Ultimatum, and I'm hoping Jason Bourne the 5th one will come out in Steelbook. I happen to be in that one as a background extra in Vegas. Now, unfortunately, you can't see me, but there is this one frame where they're coming up the escalator in Vegas. I'm seriously like 5 people away, just off frame, and it's just, oh man, this close. Well, actually, I was like 5 people close. And then on the back is actually kind of unusual for Steelbook, where we have just a standard back. Of course, boring blue, and a Blu-ray and a DVD. Blu-ray being boring blue. And then same thing with this, except for the both the DVD and the Blu-ray are in boring blue. Now, I think this is a really standard universal style. They just have blue text for pretty much all of their movies, and I'm kind of disappointed with that, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter that much, because how much time are you going to actually spend looking at the disc anyway? It's all about right here. Batman the Killing Joke. Ooh. Okay, well, if you want an ultraviolet code, first one to type it in gets a download. So there you go. And yeah, DVD and a Blu-ray. This one does actually have some artwork to mimic the front artwork, and this is also glossy, so it's a fingerprint magnet. But, you know, And then the back. The back is at the very end when they're at the carnival thing, and yeah, that's creepy. That's creepy. Alright, then we've got some matching artwork here. Batman Returns, what? And of course the backs on both of those. Then Batman, we just have Batman. We've got the Penguin and Catwoman making an appearance, so that's pretty cool. Next up is Batman Forever. Now this one I got from eBay Canada, or Canada eBay, whatever, so it has this weird little thing, and then it has different artwork on it, and then the spine is the wrong way. Canada, what the heck, eh? And that brings us to one of the greatest trilogies of all time, the Dark Nolan Batman trilogy. The Dark Nolan? First up, we got Batman Begins. One of the greatest superhero movies of all time, The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight Rises. I like these wraparounds whenever they do that, because it looks good. Not a super great movie, but I really liked it. And of course, Batflick, was the best part. He is so good. Guys, I am super excited for the future of Batman, because it's in excellent, excellent hands. This is freaking amazing. And even more amazing is that this DVD, this Steelbook, is reversible. So if you want to, you can flip it over, and oh look, if you're a Superman fan, you can look at this. But let's get real. This comes with the DVD, Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray Ultimate Edition. Before I had this, it wasn't available, so I just bought the 4K version with the 4K, and I went to go watch it, but then I remembered, oh yeah, I don't have a 4K Blu-ray player or a 4K TV. And the extended edition, Ultimate Edition, was only on the 4K Blu-ray, so I was like, My little homebrew version has the Blu-ray, the extended Blu-ray, and the extended 4K Blu-ray. I guess Superman just likes chilling in the Upside Down. Oh yeah, joke. Netflix, please release Stranger Things in a fancy Steelbook Blu-ray edition. I will buy it. E.T. 20th Anniversary Limited Edition. And the back. The inside, the iconic moon shot. Speaking of Moonshot, I just made a documentary called Moonshot Through the Double Helix that premiered at Doc, Utah last week, and it was really great. So hopefully we'll be able to get that online somehow for the boys and girls at home. One of my favorite movies of all time, also a Christopher Nolan film, Inception. Legit, I saw this, I kid you not, I saw this movie 7 times in movie theaters. 7 times. Previous record holder, Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one, 6 times. Yeah. My favorite movie of all time, introducing The Italian Job. Woo! Now, this is a little bit different. This is a Paramount metal pack. So the spine is different. And I actually think the spine is a lot sturdier, to be honest. But aside from the spine, what sets these apart is that they have these embossed like 3D pop-outs that have texture, kind of like the Captain America shield. But seriously guys, this movie is so great. Now, fun little history, back in the day when this came out, 2003, and still to this day, my dad and I fight about movies to go watch, and he wanted to go see this, and he won, and I was so mad. But I wasn't mad when I left the theater because this is the greatest movie of all time. And who did the cinematography for this? Well, none other than the same person who did the cinematography for Inception, the Dark Knight trilogy, and any Christopher Nolan movie ever. Wally Pfister, so way to go Wally Pfister. A scene from the subway. You can see that. Now, I've already done an unboxing of this, the Mission Impossible Collection, but here's another look. You can click here to check that video out. It's a very interesting video. Probably one of the most comical unboxings. And of course, got the back here. And on the inside, I am excited that they have this extra slot here in the back for the next Mission Impossible whenever that comes out. And with the exception of 4 and 5 being in boring blue, None of this artwork is unified, and that really bothers me, so I was kind of disappointed with that. Alright, now my favorite childhood movie, and definitely in my top 5, The Mummy. And because it's a universal one, they do the same comic graphic style artwork. And we got the front. But yeah, this is the first PG-13 movie I ever got to watch. Let's see, when did this come out? Like 98? 99? 99. Frick, how old was I? Now, in my adventure through Target looking for the 30th anniversary Blu-ray trilogy steelbook pack of Back to the Future, I happened across another fantastic trilogy, which it's not really a trilogy, but that would be the first 3 Pokemon movies on Blu-ray for the first time ever. What? And of course, these 2 are the only good ones, and Mewtwo Strikes Back, but I don't think they have to find that anymore. I think they keep releasing these steelbooks in packs of 3, but this is it. That's okay though. And back. Next up, Psycho. Just look up Psycho shower scene. It's like one of the most iconic scenes ever of all time. Fun fact of the day, Psycho, which came out in 1960s, I think, was the first movie to show a toilet ever in the history of the world. So that was a kind of a big risque deal at the time. But it's all pink. It's got the Star Trek and Star Trek Into Darkness. This looks very nice. This scene from the inside. Just for your enjoyment, if you want a Star Trek Into Darkness, which I like that movie. I don't know why people poo-poo it, because it's great. It's a lot of fun. There's your ultraviolet code for whoever gets there first. Boring Blue, popular. Another favorite movie of all time, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. So good, so underrated. Please go watch it. The tagline, an epic of epic epicness. Oh man. It's like Napoleon Dynamite. He's out to prove he's got nothing to prove. Oh geez, so good. And the inside is also pink, surprisingly. I don't know what's up with that. We got Serenity. Yes, I am a brown coat, thank you very much. I am so bummed that show got canceled the way it did. Even though I didn't watch it when it first came out, I didn't discover it until 2011-ish, 2012-ish. So I've only been a fan for about 4 or 5 years, but still, it's a fun movie. Although I would recommend watching Firefly before you watch this. It'll make a lot more sense and it's a lot more meaningful. But it's fun, you know. And we've got the DVD with the cool artwork. Ooh, shiny. And, of course, classic Boring Blue. Don't know what to say about that. But here we have Shaun of the Dead. Now, this is one of those graphic artworks like Bourne and The Mummy that I wanted to find the comic book version, but nowhere to be found. It's a steelbook, okay, I'll buy it. I gotta say, I don't like this artwork. It's boring, and it's a great movie, though. Boring Blue, of course. Super 8. Woo! And, oh gosh, guys. This one movie, I love it so much, but I only got to see it 4 times in theaters, because on the 4th time I was like, man, I'm getting sick of this movie, I better stop watching it. So I tried to watch this movie 8 times to beat Inception, but I only made it to 4. And then I tried to see Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, which is the 8th Harry Potter movie. Tried to see that one 8 times, only made it 3 times. So I don't think I'll ever beat Inception. I don't think I'll ever beat 7. And that's fine. That's fine. I have seen Super 8 times now since it came out. And I just love this movie so much. It's so close to my heart and my soul, because this is exactly what I was doing when I was their age. Little preteens, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, running around the neighborhood making movies. And while I've never experienced like a train crash or anything, I just love this movie so much, because this is, even though I'm a 90s child, not a 70s child. Oh, that's me, that's my life. So I really like this movie. So good, so good, so good. It swears a lot, but that's okay, because it's so good. And the cast is just awesome. And here's the back. Very classic Spielberg-y. And I do have a few Steelbook video games, but like I'm not gonna worry about that. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. That was a long video, but I appreciate you the views. If you thought this was cool, want to see more Steelbook videos in the future, keep you updated, please like the video. Helps me out a lot, gets me out there. I've been on YouTube for a really long time, and we still haven't hit 1,000. What's up with that? But hey, let's make it to 1,000, and I'll do something cool. Maybe. I don't know, I'm in college, I'm pretty poor.